Well, it's about time. We found Louie. Poor guy must be tuckered out. And I really hate myself for admitting this, but all this time I never actually caught on about the names Olimar and Louie being kind of like spoofs for Mario and Luigi, because the name Olimar is actually Mario with an L, but you just kind of take the M-A-R towards the end, and Louie is obviously a spoof on Luigi, so yeah, it's basically the Mario and Luigi of the Pikmin verse. But anyway, just a little Easter egg for those of you who never caught on to that in-joke. Hey, paisanos! This is Stream Gamer 23, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2! So in the last grueling part, we took on sublevels 13 and 14. We took out the mighty Titan Dweevil, the final boss of Pikmin 2. And boy, was it a fight for the ages. We lost a handful of Pikmin, but it sure beats the number of Pikmin I lost in my practice rounds. I lost a few more with that round. But anyway, we got ourselves a handful of nifty gadgets that are inert at this point. So yeah, they're all broken. But they'll make mighty fine souvenirs for the treasure hoard, including Louie here, who apparently is a treasure himself. No, seriously, look at the treasure indicator. It reads as a treasure himself, so yeah, even though there's nothing valuable about Louie. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, the group's all here. Louie, Olimar, and their boss, Mr. President. Really wish that Mr. President kind of had like a yellow yellow light on his head, just to kind of give the trifecta, just to kind of mirror the trifecta of original Pikmin in a way. Alright, so let's get on with collecting. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna try this. Okay, so yeah, you just carry that flamethrower back to the ship. Okay, so yeah, these things are heavy, obviously. Okay, so yeah, heavy metal treasures. Okay. Alright, so the first of the Titan Dweevil weapons is the flamethrower. Or the flare cannon, as the ship calls it. Okay, so yeah, whopping 1,000 Pokos. Alright. Now to take back this thing. Okay, so we'll probably just summon some back. And alright, so this infamous water spigot that shot out loads and loads of water bubbles at a time. This was probably the most irksome weapon to me. Well, one of them at least. Okay, so monster pump. Appropriately fitting. And it even has a little gauge for water pressure, so yeah, it's all in the details. Okay, so then we get this this tube back. It looks like something out of a mad science experiment, but the Titan Dweevil was basically a mad science experiment himself, with just hoarding all these shiny objects. Okay. Shock therapists. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, all these gorgeous weapons are $1 grand each. Score! Okay, and last but not least, well, as far as the weapons go, this monstrosity, the poison bomb with the skull and crossbones. Yeah, it's had everything to it. Okay. Alright, so this group can carry Louie back. Oh. After the ship analyzes this one. Okay. Comedy bomb. Oh, you think this is funny? You think this treasure is funny? It nearly killed my entire squad! Okay. Alright, and Louie is last. Okay, so I think, just, normal Pikmin will go for him. Alright, so yeah. Okay, and Olimar will just take a little snooze. And so just carry them both back. Okay, so... Okay, and Louie goes into the treasure holds. What? Only 10 Pokos. King of Bugs. Okay. Alright. Whatever works for us. Alright. And Olimar and Mr. President are just woken abruptly back in the ship. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's just a little fun mechanic. You can just have the Pikmin just be your servants if you're just being lazy. But, this was the last cave to explore, so there's not really much reason for that mechanic to work anymore. Okay, so yeah, this entire boss arena was just basically, just like a storm drain or something, or they were digging something out to install like a drain ditch or something. Oh. Well, anyway, I'll do it for the last sublevel of the Dream Den. And with that, we've gotten every last treasure there can be obtained within the game. Alright, so, what's the final haul? Okay, so... Alright. Okay, so yeah, 6 Pikmin, but the final cave is complete! All 21 treasures! Huzzah! Okay, yes, I want to save! Save, save, save! Alright. So yeah, so well-earned finale is needed after a grueling final boss battle. As we set foot back again, as we set foot once again back on the surface. With that, you've collected every treasure! Wonderful! Alright, so with that, there's no reason for us to stick around on this planet. So the ship's thrusters fire up, ready to depart the planet Earth once again. This time for good, as the Pikmin bid their captains farewell. As the sun in a glorious sunset. As the ship takes off and the the captain, the president just seems really energetic. Alright, so yeah, just look at that beautiful, beautiful landscape. But Olimar sees something out of the corner of the ship's cockpit. Tiny little glowing lights from the Pikmin. Oh, beautiful. As they sing and glow, they give Olimar the satisfaction that, despite all the treasures he's collected, the greatest treasure of all was the bonds that he made with these creatures. All of them. They helped Olimar in his first adventure, and they definitely helped him in his second adventure. And they gracefully bid him farewell once again with a final send-off and a dazzling display with their onions. Until they meet again in another game. They will be awaiting their friends for another adventure. But until then, that has been Pikmin 2. The end. I honestly think that that's probably the most beautiful Pikmin ending of all. But kind of a bit... I'm not saying that the first game's ending was mediocre, but there's just something about the symbolism at the end, with just the Pikmin just glowing and just like a salute to their captain. They're not just a captain, but kind of like their father figures. Well, Olimar, mostly. Okay, so, high scores overall. Alright. Just the symbiotic relationships you made with these little guys is just so cathartic. Okay. Yes, sir. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so days spent, 34. Pikmin lost, 194. So yeah, that's a big number. Pikmin lost in battle, 162. Pikmin left behind, 7. Pikmin lost to fire, 3. Pikmin lost to water, 9. Thankfully we didn't lose any to electricity. Pikmin lost to explosions, 13. Unlucky number. Pikmin lost to poison, none. Pikmin born, 1,534 in total. Red Pikmin born, 384. Yellow Pikmin born, 394. Blue Pikmin born, 404. White Pikmin born, 175. And purple Pikmin born, 177. And total playtime is 45 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, so, admittedly, during the break, my dad went to bed, so I just kind of left the game on all night. I'm recording this during the next morning, so... Or, actually, it's kind of more next afternoon. But anyway, that explains kind of like the huge time jump. I had like around 30 hours, on the total playtime. I just had it set on the pause screen all night, but anyway. So anyway, I'll go ahead and save, even though that was the case. Alright. I just really did not want to I just really did not feel like turning the game off after the grueling battle with the Titan Dweevil. Alright, so that should complete our Picklepedia and our treasure hoard. Okay, so the all natural Titan Dweevil. Okay, so alright, so let's review this. Oh, we're missing one. Alright, well, I'll have to go back for that one. To archive that species, whatever it may be. Okay, so let's see the treasure hoard groups. You've collected the Succulent series. Plunge into the juicy world of alien cuisine. Okay. You've collected the Paleontology series. Who knows what beasts left these behind? Who indeed? You've collected the Ancient Secret series. This old junk will make romantics weep with joy. I thought that's what the jewelry collection did. You've collected the Tortured Artist series. Everyone's inner artist will crave this set. Alright. And next group is... You've collected the Space Love series. These designs transcend intergalactic cultural barriers. Okay, next one. You've collected the Dream series. Consumers hear the word dream and open their wallets. If you say so. Okay, you've got the Blast from the Past series. My nostalgic pitch will transform these oldies into hits. Alright, so yeah, just the ship actually has a good idea about marketing, especially in today's marketing among today's marketing crowd, especially the millennials are just so nostalgic about the 90s and all that, and even older than that. Anyway, you've collected the massive receptacle series. Hakatatians could practically live in these. Indeed. You've collected the Ancient Ad series. These persuasive logos are amazing attention grabbers. Oh, the list goes on. You've collected the Odd Logo series. Indecipherable symbols are all the rage these days. Oh, man. Okay, so this is the last one. You got the Titan Dweevil series. Entomologists and film directors will buy them by the hull load. Yeah, film directors, indeed. They certainly will. That final battle alone would make millions at the box office. If they managed to make Pikmin into a game. I mean, come on, they made Super Mario by Illumination and even 3 Sonic movies from Paramount, so I know that Pikmin is nowhere near as big as either of them, but I really think that they should at least consider the possibility of a Pikmin movie. Although, considering that none of the characters really talk, it's kind of hard to know how that would happen. But anyway, so yes. Okay, so in the Pikmin. Oh, and once you find Louie, even he'll have notes about these creatures. But we'll focus on that later. Okay. Alright. Well, that'll do it. Every treasure found in every area we can explore. So, you might be wondering why why we're still on the planet Earth. Well, if you still feel like sticking around, you can go for more insect carnage or just refight bosses in caverns that you've already cleared. But if you've had your fill, why not try the challenge mode in the start screen? There's actually a handful of other Easter eggs I want to show you guys. But as for the actual story mode itself, we've basically done everything we could. We've collected every treasure, we've paid off the debts, all that jazz. Alright. So, I do believe this is a proper fitting finale for Pikmin 2. At least for the story mode parts. We'll gladly take on challenge modes in the next part. I'll just introduce you guys to that real quick. Alright. So yeah. So in challenge mode. So yeah, you start off with 5 challenge arenas, and well, I'll go into more detail about it later, but anyway. You get the idea. Actually, I do want to show you some extra clips, but I think I'll save those for a little bit later. For some extra clips. Okay, so, beautiful. Okay, so yeah, you see the huge time jump between the backup file and right before sublevel 13 and this one. So yeah, I admittedly I left the game on all night, so yeah. I want to be honest, so. But anyway. So, if you really want to go back for more fun, then be my guest. So yeah, there's actually a secret boss battle you never knew about in Perplexing Pool, but I'll explain that in a separate clip. As for the main one, let's go ahead and call it here. Alright. This has been a fun treasure hunting adventure. But almost good things must come to an end. But the fun doesn't stop here. We'll continue on in the next part. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Pikmin 2, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. And I wouldn't forget about the outcomes of what happens when Olimar, Louie, and Mr. President all get killed off, or if the Pikmin, or if every type of Pikmin was killed off. So yeah, just little clips like those I'll go over next. Okay, if you return to the Perplexing Pool after day 30, it becomes a little bit more dangerous, because there's not only a big dwarf, there's not only a big bullbear that's lumbering about with its spawn, but also there's this towards the landing site. A beady longlegs that appears after day 30. So yeah. So yeah, this was the secret boss I was talking about, so. Okay, let's see if we can take him on. Alright, so stay in the shadow. Okay, come on. Alright, come on. Come on, troops. Almost down. Yes, sir! There he goes. Alright, and it rains pellets galore. Sweetness. Okay, so yeah, that was just a secret boss for those of us who make it past day 30, so yeah, not only that, but there's also the fact that there's a giant bullbear that lumbers about. Let me see if we can track him down. Or if he tracks us down. Okay, so there's usually 3 dwarf bullbears right here, but there's actually a big one that actually patrols the area sometime. Let's see if he's about. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so yeah. Can turn the Perplexing Pool, what's normally a calm, serene place by the lake, into a nightmare. So yeah. Well, in tandem with the beady longlegs, the Perplexing Pool really becomes a dangerous place to be, so. So yeah, pick your poison. Just. Yeah, go, 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 go! Alright, yes, sir! No messes with my boys. Alright. Oh, that's right, this one regenerates. Alright, back to the ship. And all of you can collect the spoils as well. So, yeah. Just get him, get him, get him! Alright, I don't care where they go. So, yeah. Becomes a lot more productive here in the perplexing pool after day 30. So yeah, not only does Wistful Wild have the Ujidani of other places on this, within the map, have some secrets after the 30th day. So yeah, it's kind of a blessing in disguise that Olimar's life support system really did just last only 30 days, because, this is what, well, speaking of which, gotta get him back. So yeah, the poor guy wouldn't have stood a chance if he really did last more than 30 days, but he has grown from his experiences, and he's become a true blue leader. Or true red leader. Mr. President and Louie are the blue ones, with the blue lights on their head. Alrighty, so here's what happens when Olimar and Mr. President sustain enough damage to get knocked out. So, okay, so I'm just gonna let this creeping chrysanthemum just shout out on Olimar. So, I almost said Mario. Alright, so yeah. There's no way to restore his suit's functionality this time, like in the last game. But yeah, Olimar is down, and only Mr. President is left to take the lead. Okay, so yeah, we got a bunch of Pikmin that are loose in the area, and Mr. President is going down. So yeah, he's just swallowing chunk by chunk of Mr. President's body mass. Gruesome. Okay, so yeah. President is down. Oh, poor Mr. President. So yeah. When both captains are out cold, they just abort mission and just get the hell out of Dodge, so. And as for the Pikmin that are left behind, well, sucks to be them. Yeah! Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's what happens when both captains get knocked out above ground. And yeah, we didn't collect anything, because there's no treasure left. Duh. Now let's try it with Olimar and Louie. Okay, so I obviously reset the game. It's a different save file, but it's pretty much the same. Okay, so let this Bulborb go to town on Olimar and Louie. Oh. Okay, so Olimar is down again. And Louie is next. Alright, so yeah. Louie is down. So first it was Olimar and the President, now it's Olimar and Louie. So yeah. Bad day for both of them. Especially since they left without gathering their Pikmin. So yeah, they're all in a frenzy now, and they're all being eaten by the little dwarf bulborbs. So yeah, it's a gruesome end for the day 2. That's such is life if you're second a game, so. But anyway. That's just basically how Olimar and Louie go down. It's basically the same as the president, so if both captains go down, then the day is done. I just want to start over fresh on another game file. It's, the other 2 are still intact, but, you know. And since I have a small Pikmin population and the new save file, let's go ahead and see what happens when every last Pikmin is killed off. A Pikmin extinction crisis. So yeah. So just eat him up. Eat all of them. I don't need them. Well, technically I do, but, they'll be fine. Alright. Pikmin extinction. Tragic. So, yeah. What a tragic way to end a day. You're such a lousy player that every single one of your Pikmin just got devoured, or stomped, or killed off in some other gruesome way. But hey, at least you won't have risk leaving any behind, eh? So yeah. Pikmin extinction. You just killed off every single last one of the reds. So, good luck collecting treasure. Okay, so yeah. Flat out in the red, so to speak. But fortunately, the onion will sprout new seeds for you the next morning, so... So yeah, not all hope is lost. Alright, so how did I tell ya? The onion's generous enough to give you 1 complimentary seed in the morning. If your entire army is killed off. Disaster averted! All your Pikmin were wiped out yesterday, but their onion just released a seed! If Pikmin were machines, they could simply be repaired, but... This single Pikmin is a precious rarity. I advise you to take better care of it. I'm gonna feed it to the nearest bulborb. But yeah, just... You just be thankful that the onion is generous enough to give you one Pikmin to repopulate. To give Pikmin kind a chance to repopulate again.